Hi YouTubers, how are you all doing today? Right, now, let me ask you a question. If there was a rogue planet, okay, coming into our inner solar system, do you think that there would be some kind of preparation psychologically, some kind of psyops, some kind of disclosure, a little build-ups, bit by bit, spoon-fed to the public, to the masses? Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you? Okay, because what happens if not? Then you've got mass panic and confusion and disorder, anarchy, yada yada. So this is what they're doing with the with the imminent ET arrival. They're preparing us, but that's another subject, and I've covered that subject in other videos. But what I want to talk about is what they're doing to prepare us for the imminent arrival of a rogue planet in the solar system. Well, I'll tell you what they're doing, shall I? CNN. Right? I'm going to link you to the description below. That didn't sound right. I'm going to link you to the article in the description below. I beg your pardon. So you can read the article for yourself. But I'm just going to read this to you. It's from CNN. Okay? And this article was written by a CNN employee, because it says at the bottom here that this is posted by CNN's Elizabeth Lando. Okay. Now, the article is entitled New Kind of Planet Discovered, and it's dated the 18th of May 2011. Okay, so just a bit of a summary. So I'll read a few lines here. Now, it says, the planets in our solar system get along with each other pretty well. But sometimes when multiple planets orbit the same star, there's a confrontation. That is, the gravity of one planet interferes with another. In this way, smaller ones can get kicked out and left to float in the dark without a star to go around. These lonely planets represent an entirely new category of planets and are perhaps more numerous in our galaxy than stars, scientists report Wednesday in the journal Nature. Quote, it gives us a good clue about how planet formation works. It suggests that there are a lot of violent encounters between planets near the end of the planet formation process, said David Bennett, astronomer at the University of Notre Dame. Bennett and colleagues discovered 10 such planets, each probably the size of Jupiter, in a survey called Microlensing Observations in Astrophysics, which used a 5.9-foot telescope in New Zealand to scan our galaxy, the Milky Way. These planets are likely gaseous and would not be hospitable to life. Now, a little bit more. Here's how they may have formed. Generally speaking, a planet is born when a gas cloud around a star collapses into a disk shape. Hang on a second. No, I'm going to skip that because that's about how these planets form. It's not relevant to what I want to discuss. You can read it for yourself. But it's talking about the formation of Jupiter-sized planets. Now, a Jupiter-sized planet is 300 times the mass of the Earth. Okay? Now, now they know that these planets are out there because they know by a process called gravitational microlensing, whereby they can see a blockage. They can see when a planet passes the path of a star, and it makes the star appear brighter. And for the period of time that happens, it's like it warps the gravity and makes it and magnifies it. And the period of time that it does this is indicates like how big the planet is. So they know that these rogue planets are out there. They are rogue. Now here's the thing, right? This article does not outright say that there's a rogue planet coming into our inner solar system and that we're all fucked. No, it doesn't. However, it is preparing us. It is making us aware of the fact that this could potentially happen. Alright? So, if a rogue planet comes into our inner solar system and wreaks havoc gravitationally, something 300 masses of the Earth is going to cause disruption, there's no doubt about that. Now there's nothing here right now. There may be something inbound towards us, and many people speculate that there is. People are speculating that Comet Elenin is not a comet, but it's something else. And there's substantial reasoning behind that. The ancient Sumerians speak of Nibiru making its passing. It makes its passing every 3,600 years, and that we're due for it to pass. Now, whatever it is, whatever name, whatever label you want to put on it, there is the possibility. Now, my personal observation of media coverage versus real life events that are to take place in the future, there tends to be a correlation. There tends to be a correlation between discoveries, research, disclosure of particular things, and it just kind of steers people towards these things, as an ideology, and then you get the actuality. And so I find this very interesting, this article at this time, at a time that there is much speculation about the very planet. So, have a read of the article and see what you think.